When I ask you on social media, what are threats to our liberty? Mike Lees tweeted, "The biggest threat is government taking more of my hard-earned money to use as others see fit." Good point, Mike. As government grows and takes more of our money, we are less free because we can't spend on things we think are important. Of course, politicians say every dollar we take from you is used for something essential. But that's nonsense. The General Accounting Office recently said the Department of Homeland Security spent $3 billion on salaries for government employees who never showed up for work. Drew Johnson of the Taxpayers Protection Alliance tracks crazy ways government spends your money. Why'd they pay him for not going to work?
Basically, it was easier to pay these people not to show up than it was to fire them.
So they were dangerous, or they were worried about him, they didn't want him in the office, so they paid him to stay home.
$1 billion a year wasted every year.
We keep talking about the federal government. Your group also focuses on state and local, and I was surprised to have you tell me to really look at the numbers. They spend about as much.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at what the federal government spends every year, it's almost $4 trillion, and then the state and local governments added together, it's about 3.8, so it's almost the same amount of money.
Who's worst?
The federal government has more people watching them. So whoever has an easier chance of hiding things is worse. And so local governments, state governments are worse just because we don't have as many eyes on them.
How do you find the waste?
File open records requests for budgets. We look at audits. We look at just contracts and government credit cards. In Tennessee, I remember one time I found that a mayor had bought his mistress lingerie from Victoria's Secret using government credit cards. And this time of year, a lot of people take their employees out, a lot of government officials, for Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners or celebrations, and they don't go get a $10 pizza. They go to Ruth's Chris or Morton's or Fleming's and spend thousands of dollars.
You found that the Department of Health and Human Services spent $300,000 to see if monkeys make good decisions on cocaine, $7 million to see if rabbits' eyes blink faster when they're on LSD. They're saying that, look, we're going to learn things about drug addiction.
That's their claim, but the fact of the matter is that no animal testing is relevant to humans in how humans react to recreational drugs. And we waste $150 million on these sorts of tests, and they have no relevance to humans at all. So it's killing animals for no reason and wasting your money for no reason.
Recently, Senator McCain and Flake came out with a report about paid patriotism.
Since 2013, $7 million of our tax money has gone to basically pimp patriotism at professional sporting events. So, for example, they'll have somebody from the Army come and drop a puck at an NHL game or throw the first pitch at a Major League Baseball game, or there'll be a flyover, or someone from the military singing.
And we thought they were just honoring the servicemen.
Yeah, you would think, except these billionaire NFL owners are getting a couple $100,000 for having a flag fly over their stadium. It's really disgusting.
Worse than paid patriotism, which cost taxpayers $7 million, was what the Pentagon spent on just this one gas station in Afghanistan.
If all goes to plan, the project could lay the groundwork for a domestic fuel industry.
If all goes as planned, how'd it work?
Craptastically, like everything seems to go in Afghanistan. We wasted over $40 million, and we don't even know if anybody is using the gas station because we can't get to it. There are two other examples in Afghanistan that really stand out in my mind. One is $34 million went to a soybean growing project, and soybeans don't grow in Afghanistan, and people in Afghanistan don't eat soybeans, so $34 million wasted. And then there was $500,000 for an Afghan training facility for their domestic police force that literally melted because the construction products that were used, they didn't take into account that it's hot in the desert in Afghanistan.
Drew's group also revealed that the National Endowment for Arts spends your money on lots of film festivals. What do your dollars help fund? Here's a sample.
So what's that? I'm thinking about making a movie, man. So
This film was called What Up? It shows a rapper pretending to decapitate himself and then having sex with his own severed head in a bathtub. Don't worry, we won't show you that part. Another film you paid to exhibit shows a man urinating blood and then yelling at his dog. Finally, you paid for showings of Farragut's Bank, a feature about a young woman's attempt to lose her virginity while working for John Kerry.
I'm psyched, guys. Campaigning for John Kerry?
Were they ashamed?
They don't ever seem to have a response. They don't have a justification. And frankly, I love all sorts of art. I think there should be this ridiculous crap. I think there should be Little Orphan Annie plays. I think there should be nudity. I think there should be whatever. But it should be paid for by the people who consume it. My 90-year-old grandmother who goes to sleep with the Bible every night in East Tennessee doesn't need to pay for this sort of stuff. If I want to pay for it, then great. But when you have the government involved, you have some bureaucrat deciding what art is, what constitutes art, what is good art. You have censorship concerns and you have wasted tax dollars. Just let us keep the money and support the art we want to support.
And sum it up for us. Why do you do what you do? How is government waste a threat to our liberty?
I think it's very clear when you take your time to make your money and that money is taken for something that's not appropriate, that isn't a role of government, that you can't spend your money on. It hurts your ability to enjoy the sort of life that you want. You don't have the time with your family that you'd want. You don't get to make decisions that are important to you.